Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got some exciting news about Shiba Inu today that I want to be covering. As we've seen it crushing lately, guys, great news. Shiba Inu is doing pretty well the last week. Shiba Inu in the past 7 days is of 10%. This is pretty exciting stuff, guys. We know, let me just kind of give you like a broad overview. Right around the beginning of, or at the end of February, I should say, we saw Shiba Inu kind of start to spike, and then it had its full rally by about March 4th. And now we've seen the price really stabilize with a slight increase going back up towards maybe another pump. Well, I want to go over some figures and some raw data about some holders and people that have bought at certain price points and why we might see Shiba Inu absolutely just skyrocket further in the next, maybe few weeks. To a few months. As Bitcoin gets closer to its halving, we're gonna see it probably surpass. I mean, I would almost feel like I could say that, guarantee, obviously, do your own research. And, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm going to go ahead and say I'm most likely pretty sure that Bitcoin's going to see a new all-time high here, probably in the next 30 days. And that's going to absolutely rally the market. So if you've bought previously and you're holding, or you even think about getting it now, I think we're only up from here, at least for the next month trajectory now. Obviously, I look at this kind of stuff as very long-term investments, years. And I think Bitcoin, I've heard so many people say 200, 300, $400,000 for a Bitcoin. So I think if that were to happen, especially when it hits that $100,000 mark, and I've said this so many times on the channel, guys, if you've been watching, that once it hits that $100,000 mark, I think all of the articles are just going to go absolutely crazy. So anyways, Shiba Inu did get bumped down to the 12th spot based off of market cap, which is sitting right around $16 billion. Now, what surpassed it was Toncoin, which is up pretty, 135% the last month, 38% in the last 7 days. So Toncoin's doing pretty well. But kind of went back to Shiba Inu, and I want to touch on a few different points that hopefully help give you a better idea about what's going on. Let's get into it. It's just a few different facts, guys. But the large size of the cluster indicates this is a key price range on chain where a large number of addresses or volumes of tokens were previously purchased would now profit is sold today because the price is higher than their acquisition cost. Okay, I know that kind of was a jump into the middle, but basically we're looking at Shiba Inu and we're gonna have to see, people are holding on and they bought a certain price points. We're gonna have to see because like it says right here, when now profit, those people will now profit is sold today because the price is higher than the acquisition cost. Now, that said, bulls are currently focusing on this key level, which could act as a springboard for SHIB price recovery. And when it's referring to price recovery, it's going to be referring to kind of this dip that we've seen and we've kind of gone back up, but mainly getting past this year time high, I should say, that we just saw. Looking ahead, Shiba Inu will face its next big resistance in the range of 4 zeros and a 3 to 4 zeros and a 3 7, where 29.13 trillion SHIB were purchased by 143,770 addresses for an average price of 4 zeros and 3 3. So just to give you kind of an idea of where that would be, well, it would be pretty much at its peak right here. I mean, we didn't even get to 3 right there, but people basically what's saying is that people bought right here, so all those people are going to likely hold for a very long time, especially until we see that surpass that point. I know we saw 3.5 on March 5th. We saw it hit 3.5. Okay, so all those people that bought right around this top of this point right here, which it's saying 143,000 different addresses purchased at an average price of 3.3, which is going to be right around this level right here. We're going to need to see it kind of skyrocket past that point for anyone to even think about selling that off. And the people that bought right there are probably going to hold on to it for a long time because they're going to want to make a profit. They're going to want to sell it off, so we're there. They're going to want to sell it off, when it reaches its new all-time high. So I would be very, very careful moving forward. We'll have to keep a really close eye on this kind of information, guys. But hopefully this gives you a good overview about what's going on. And Shiba Inu is having a small little bit of rally right now. So pretty cool stuff. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this helped you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.